surgery.
See if we can hear ourselves. How we sounding? Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Can I get a mic check? Check, mic check. Can I get a mic check? Can I get another mic check? That's not the mic. Yes. I just wanted to be up. Get a mic check. Can I get another mic? Yeah, so we should be good now. Should be good. Yeah, so we should be good now. Alright. Alright, bro. So you start. What questions you got right now for me so far that you might be confused on? So we could do that while I set this up for what I'm gonna show you. Should be good. Yeah, so we should be good now. Yeah. Alright, bro. So you start. What questions you got right now for me so far that you might be confused on? So we could do that while I set this up for what I'm gonna show you. Good. Yes. We should be good now. Alright, so you start. What questions you got right now for me so far that so when I'm selling and buying what? When I'm going short, that means I'm selling. Yeah. So like shorting is selling, buying is buying, going long is buying. So when you hear people say they're going long, that means they're buying. When you hear people saying the market is trending up, that means people are buying or they're looking to buy. Yeah, and it's looking to go up. When you say it's trending down, it's selling, it's short. Then also there's also when it's going down, people will say that's bearish. Right? And when it's going up, they say it's bullish. And I guess there's a trick you use like that, right? When it's going down, they say the bear is low and like going down, and it kind of strikes down from high to low. Yeah, right. It kind of goes down, right? So that's like bearish, and then like bullish, they talk about the horns because when the bull is attacking, it kind of goes down to up, and then more, trending up. You know what I'm saying? What else you got, bro? Yeah. Yeah. Well, it can only be going down, right? If it's going short, it can only be going down. Yeah. Short, that means it's going down. Right? Bullish is the opposite of it. Right. I'm not gonna go short, expecting the market to go up. That'd be great, So I gotta be looking at the market saying it's gonna potentially go short. Then if I'm trying to get in and I see my entry, I should say, right? If I see my entry, then me saying I'm going short, that means I'm expecting the market to go down and I'm gonna be getting in a short. So I'm gonna be bearish. I got a bearish, you would call it like sentiment or like a vibe. You know what I mean? Like that's how I'm looking. I'm looking at it. That's how I'm potentially seeing for it to happen. You know what I mean? Hold on. This is the price right here on the right. This is the time on the bottom. Remember? Can't draw. Okay, so remember, all the chart is always telling me, all the candles is telling me is where price traveled to and from at whatever time. It's all information. There's nothing crazy here you're looking at, bro. Nothing. I promise you. Ain't nothing crazy. Know what I'm saying? Remember, it's all information. And to help you even before you get into the trading psychology part of it, it does not know you're looking at it. It's just information. got no idea whether you're in, you're out. It don't care. It don't matter. It's just printed information, and you want to be, I mean, studying it to a point where you can gauge where it's going and how it's feeling and how it's moving, and you know what's the targets is looking for. If it's gonna turn back at a potential place, or if it's not gonna turn back at a potential place. You know what I'm saying? Where are the places that the market's interested in? You know, and you have to know your entry. You have to know the psychology part of it, what we're looking for, right? Like how we're looking for the two-legged pullback. That's called an edge. I gotta have an edge. The edge is gonna help me reap out more from the market than I put in, right? You know what I mean? Like, and I really gotta commit to the edge. That's what we're talking about. We don't just flip flop like, oh, I just don't. Even if it's not working for a month right now, certain shit I do right now, it's not working right now. That don't mean I'm gonna switch. That don't mean I'm gonna switch it. I'm sticking to it, bro. I just chill out. I find another way. Maybe the market's just not rocking with me right now. You know what I mean? Or but I still spend my time like I don't. There's never a waste of time, bro. So like, even if my strategy not working, I commit to it so much, it then leads me to find other things because I'm always trying to replicate the same thing. So it's like I'm really just doing research, and I call it I'm just getting feedback because I'm doing the same thing. I'm taking the same shots. So I rather know whether I gotta pick my right leg up a little bit more, right? Or I gotta pick my left leg up a little bit more, or I gotta start dribbling from the right. I do it better dribbling from the left. You see what I'm saying? So I'm always just tweaking that same thing and just trying to finesse that. And I know it's never gonna get done because I'm never gonna go a time where I don't lose a trade. So I'm always gonna have to adjust, bro. And I'm telling you right now, always, you notice I always emphasize the losing part, bro. Just remember, you're gonna lose. It's part of the game. I wish. You know, gotta get the money and you do it because. What am I going with it? Playing with it, yeah. All right. Wonder, you want to try to find some two-legged pullbacks real quick, or you know what? Yeah, let's try to find some real quick for a little bit, and then I'm gonna bro. Basically, I'm gonna show you how I chart up and review. You're just gonna be here watching me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm kind of trying to ask you what you need right now, because we're not really gonna mainly do that today. You already know that. Now you're gonna see how I review, and then I'm also gonna use the two-legged pullback to find an entry around these places that I'm gonna show you. Well, you can do whatever you want. Touch it, bro.
I'm saying is, bro, see how it's,
Yeah,
see how like a price bouncing on and off the EMA.
yeah.
Yeah, bro. So you stay neutral around that time. What do you usually do? Still find two different pullbacks or like
I
interest
stay
spikes?
neutral when the EMA is running through the price. See all this?
Yeah.
See how it's just going through the candles? That's when I look to stay neutral. I want to stay active when it's like breaking above and about to bounce, or breaking below and about to reject. That's when I want to start getting active.
Every time.
Not every time. Always got to be the two-legged pullback, right? So it can't be every time. I got to make sure that's present, because if it's not present, then there's nothing for me to do. That's where the two-legged pullback helps you with the timing, all the shit like that, right?
So I hear you going down, go to the EMA. See what's going on. That's when it's bearish. That's
Good, bro. So what you want to look for, bro, right? I think what we should practice real quick is so you always remember that there's always one of these around the price. It could get messy. You remember this? Remember the trend line?
yeah.
There's always one of these somewhere, bro. Somewhere. If you use it more time than not, it can help you. Because what's the trend line rule? When there's a break of the trend line, I expect a new high, right? So if I don't have this, I could easily get trapped into thinking it's going down, right? But then also look, what happens? Makes the new extreme, then we could get reversal or the ranging, right? That's the rule. You know what I'm saying? These areas, this is either gonna make them come. Like I'm either looking for it to be a place of interest for the market or support and resistance. Remember the support and resistance? Either the floor or the ceiling, right? Those are the areas I'm looking for. I'm looking for where the market's bouncing off. Because remember, yeah, maybe another trick question for you, but what can the market do?
Can the market do?
Yeah,
Like,
whatever the hell it wants,
yeah, can go up and down,
wherever
change
it wants,
price, whatever it wants at any
right?
time.
So how all of a sudden, for example, right here, right? How you start taking notice. The market could go wherever it wants. How all of a sudden, when it starts reaching this area here, right, it starts just going back down. See what I mean? Like, look at this. You could mark this area out, right?
Yeah,
And say that every time it comes here, look right up here, you see it just bounce back down.
yeah.
Go like up here, right? From here, right? Come up here, reject.
Every time it reaches high,
What does that? What would that mean? Come up here, reject that. Wouldn't that mean it's a ceiling?
it's a ceiling.
That's like a reference to you like jumping up and hitting your head all the time.
That's your limit.
Yeah, it looks like a limit. That's an area I would look to short from. Because it keeps showing me that there's people up there interested in the short. Also, if I see higher areas that I can short from, also a higher percentage because that's a premium, right? Let's say you gotta always gotta look at the market in premium and discount. When the market's high, people are buying. There's gonna be a high chance to also sell because there's a lot of people buying
A lot of people buy when it's high.
when it's high. That's how it goes higher. People are buying.
People just
Machine, yeah, the machine, the algorithm, people buying whatever people you want to think about. It's going higher. It's pushing higher, right? That's where it's spooling. You know, it all depends what kind of strategy you have. There's so many ways to look at it, but it's just go higher. People, that's the interest right now. Say it like that. Uh, all right, bro. Just let me know when, bro. Let me know. We can set something up. I got you. All right, bro. So you see what I'm trying to show you? Places of interest. So let's say if I'm trading, I'd really turn that like into a red area. Why? Because I would know I'd want it to show me that's where a place to sell, right? If I'm buying, I'd probably want to get out of there. Now let's switch it around. Do you see a floor anywhere over here?
Yeah.
Right? There, look at that. Bouncing, right? So then let's say if I had that on my chart, maybe I turn it green. Right? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would be the exactly. See what I mean? So now chart not so blank, I kind of got areas I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? All right. So all I'm labeling, bro, stuff that you don't know, but it's all new. All of them you're gonna know eventually.
You just drew this line, right?
Yep, I just put this line right here because yep.
You put it in the middle or like?
Well, I just put it here because this is the opening and closing price for the new section. You see that line? That means it's a new session, new day, right? So I like to know the opening price and the closing price. It just so happened to today. It's crazy that it don't happen all the time because it's probably a little bit harder for you to understand because of that. But it just so happens that the closing price is the opening price. So that's why I put a line. Usually it's a box in a whole area, right? So
channel.
yeah, it's usually like a box, like a just yeah, like just a little area. So bro, now this is what we call fair value gaps. This right here. The fair value gap, bro, is a space between three bars, consecutive bars.
Three consecutive bars.
That bar one and bar three aren't touching.
Not touching each other or like
They're
that.
not touching each other. They're not overlapping each other. Don't think about it too much more confusing. See? Simple as I just said. They're not touching each other. Alright? So you could say this is bar one. See this bar?
Yeah.
You want me to zoom in some more?
The bearish bar.
Yeah, better, right?
Yeah.
This is bar one. This is bar two. And this is bar three. Look how the bar one ends right here. Right? This right here is what that bar two, I like to say space bar. Because that should create the space between one and three. Right? And then bar three starts here and the highest point it reaches is right here. So now we got a little space in between them. See that?
Yeah. I see.
Yep. So, and that little space is a fair value gap. This one, that means there's a, let's see, Civi. So, let's see. You would just say this is a bearish gap.
Yeah.
Right? Then the one like here would be a bullish gap. You see this bar one, bar two, and bar three, space bar, right? So you see how the bar one would start right, would end right here. It's the highest point, right? And then the lowest point of bar three is right here. So then there's also a space right there. But I don't do every one. I have special ones that I look for, right? Then, but the market is always making these things, always. All right. So, bro, I'm just drawing up, and I'm gonna show you how I draw up, and then at a certain time of the day, I then look at the market and try to use these areas in my trading.
You start setting up.
I'm doing research. I'm starting to cook up a little bit, season the food. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. You're funny. Yeah,
At a certain time, we actually execute.
yeah, exactly.
Three consecutive bars.
Yeah,
So it has to be three consecutive bars, right?
yep.
How many times do you look for it in the market?
I look for it a few times. I look for specific times. I look for it right now are when the market opens. I look for the first one, like you see. If you see this one, this one is just the first one that ever happens when the market opens. See market open, I look for the first one that happens. Right? Then I look for the first one that happens after 12 a.m. New York time. Everything I say too, think of it New York time, okay? Yeah, that's how I base everything off usually. And my chart is set to that, so I never really have to worry. Anywhere I go in the world, my chart's on New York time. Stuff like that you want to know too. You know what I mean? Because when I go home, my chart is different. When I'm here, my chart time, the time is different over there. But my chart is always consistent. It's on there? The sun is busting up the place. Yeah, highest probability and possibility. You know, I didn't even know I had my thing my thing off. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I do it. I'm doing every day. And so I didn't trade this week, but bro, I be trading. Then I review my trades, journal my trade, and then I still do this on Sunday. Like I didn't go to it. Same thing, bro.
You said you're gonna trade this whole week.
Mm-mm. Trading tomorrow though.
Right, it's like the market was down.
No, I just wasn't feeling it, bro.
Don't do it. You're not feeling it.
Mm-mm. Any type of like low key, I hate saying sick, but like any type of sick, any type of too tired, any type of you got shit going on in your life, any type of too stressed, any type of you just got into a fight with somebody yesterday to today. mm, Uh, you know what I'm saying? Stay away. Just stay away.
Stay away.
Yeah, like if you can't, I feel like, bro, if you like try to check yourself every day and you feel like you already like can easily get upset today, definitely not a good thing to trade. You got a little work to do on yourself today, and definitely don't trade because then you take one trade, that shit don't go your way, bro. You easily go on tilt. That's what they call it. Easy, just do it, you know? Rage mode. People be saying crash out, yeah, like you gonna
Crash out.
yeah, and crashing out and trading, that means you're gonna lose your money. All your money. You don't want that. It's not a good idea. That's what it's just not a good idea, yeah. So you gotta remind yourself that, you know. So this one, let's go. Let's see. In our window, right? Before we even look at strategy, anything. In our window, do we reject off some of our areas?
Yeah.
That's all I need to see. Right? Then I can start forming trade idea off that. Just like that. Like here, if I see this, first I would check the trend line, right? Make sure I got new extreme. We got a break, got a new extreme, right? That means I could possibly what? That means I could easily, where is my brush? I don't know where this brush goes. That means I could easily reject down after this new extreme.
Those actually just goes all the way down.
Exactly.
Breaks up. Trend line again.
Right. So now I'm looking for, what am I looking for? I'm looking for it to possibly turn back already, right? Before anything even starts happening. Then now I got these areas up there that it clearly just used and rejected. All right. Now I'm gonna show you a little something that you might not fully understand yet, but you should. This is bar one, right?
Yeah.
Bar two, bar three, right? So this is gonna be a bearish gap. This one's gonna be a little different. Not a big one, just a small one. In red. Right? So that's like a sell area, right? For me, I would want to see now, just plan it out. I'd want to see us reject off here, break below the EMA, pull back and try to test this area over here. which we kind of try to do, right? So here,
Yeah.
what would you do? Try to sell, right? And try to aim for like a low over here. See how you put it together? This one here, really, you want to really see it, try to test it in there. But the fact that we got this level, I would use that as, I would just use that. Like, clearly we can't break back up above here and here. So, even more, giving me more reason why it's probably higher percentage. I'm just trying to show you. Just use the level, Just using the level alone. Sell right here. Target down here. This is your entry. This is your stop loss, right? And I really would like if my stop loss could go above this little area here. If it's not too big, even above here, but at least above this area, so I know I got something there that should protect me. I saw it can't break above there. If it comes back and it's gonna break above there, most likely I'm wrong. Right? I want it in a place where they could tell me if I'm wrong or not. Alright, so boom, I could have got a trade there, right? This could have been my trade for the day. It's in the window. Let's see what else we got in the other window. And then we only got 2 more days real quick. You got any questions so far, bro? What you got? Nothing there. But you see, you want to know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. You want to know what I do see though? That's crazy. We really did come back all the way down here. You see that? Right here on Wednesday. Where is it? So I was just taking notice of. Remember those levels from earlier in the week? We go from up here all the way down there. So do you think the price is interest? Yo.
You ever look on any of the other well, you not even know which broker you are using now. You ever look on any of the other futures market, as in from another country?
Say no. Say I want brother tell me say Jamaica have some.
I don't know if Jamaica have, but I don't know if it's on them platform.
No. But no, sir, me
never
look.
But you have, say you have one futures the futures market, as in stock market, the England and Europe and Australia and Japan and them place where you can trade to.
And it's different than the Nasdaq.
Yeah, different. Like I don't know which broker you're using now, but you could pull it up on TradingView. Like, because I'm thinking like maybe I have to trade
one of them
Asian session and trade London session. But Nasdaq don't move too fast them time, but you can get set up on like what's the name? The one in Australia, the one in Tokyo. It opens up at like 7 p.m.
Yeah. I feel nah bro, we're gonna have to look that up. But bro, I use, let's see, TradeStation, Ninja Trader, Tradeovate, and I mean bro, I have TradingView, so like I don't know. And yo, I've been doing this other one too. What is it? AMP.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know what,
Let me see. Let me try to find TradingView. Hold on.
Yeah, man, just let me know. We gotta look at that. But
so if you want TradingView, Interview, type in JPXJPY.
You said what? JPXJPY.
JPXJPY.
Is it two separate ones or that's one thing?
No, just one thing.
Like together?
Yeah.
What is it? I put JPXJPY. That shit, nah, come on.
Yeah. In trading view?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me. I'd have
I
to
see JPX.
Yeah, I'd have to show you my screen.
Hold on. Alright, hold on. You want me to stop sharing this?
Yeah, hold on, let me check what I need to.
Come on, just let me know when you start. Alright, so that's one day, right? You see how I look, I just go look at the opportunities just like this. There's another chart I have called a tick chart that I also look at the two-legged pullback even more on that chart.
Yeah, allow the share. I think I found it.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let me make sure it was those. Yeah, man, try now. Same thing, right? Mark out the close to the open, right?
See, I have this one. Alright, this one is from. This is the Hang Seng. I think this is the Hong Kong Index. I think this is out of China. And we've got Nikkei. Yeah.
Have you tried out the sugar and stuff on there?
Now I didn't try out the sugar. I just been using the power 3. So you know the AM thing. So I use the AM. You know you can use the AM then on the 15-minute time frame. So when I'm using like an order block, so like right here, and it comes down and touch, I just wait for the time to finish manipulating and then go in the direction that I'm seeking. I can get an entry. That's how I do it. So like even here, see soda all the way down. This is like New York market. So came down here. By the time the candle closed, I think they're like right at this time. Or wait for the next one to finish manipulating. So like here, this one came down manipulating.
And you're trying to time the distribution on the 15-minute candle.
But you could do it. You could use this, and you're looking at the 5 minute at the same time.
Yeah.
So you get here, from here to here. You know, this is after a big drop. But even like say this cell, say we drop here, you just wait for this candle to manipulate back up to here, and then you sell it here. You just put the stop above.
Put the stop above there.
Yeah, if it's continuing, bro, it's not supposed to come back.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
Yeah, so
the only thing about now, you know, they do the little overlap bullshit.
Yeah. But this thing, it's because it's outside of the regular session. That's why it looks like this. This is the regular time.
That shit's moving though.
Yeah. This is the regular time here. So you see, this is like 6 o'clock. This is 4 p.m. The main time is like from 6. 6 is like right here, somewhere around here.
Mm-hmm.
All the way across to like here. This is 9. What time is this? 9 o'clock in the morning. So
And it's crazy.
it
It
just
really comes back down there.
yeah, like it just moves. Like this is like 3 days worth of price action. Like it's the 18th to 19th. I think one of these days was the day when Powell came on some targets. So I think this one is from India, and then you have this one. You got a lot of them though. This one is I
So
think this one.
now we just gotta know if they let us trade them, huh?
Yeah, it's you can see them on trading, but you gotta look and trade them on like your broker. If it's not an danger, then you won't be able to trade it.
No, I'm gonna check
But
it out.
I've been just using the macro. You remember the macros that we used to use.
The
So
times.
yeah, so when I look at the macros for like say like this, it's a 3 minute. So after we manipulate it up, I just go to sell here, put the stops about here, and we just know. Like we get like 1 to 3, 1 to 4. Like, but I've been testing it on demos and
Yeah.
like see like this is like inside the macro. So this is like 4 a.m. in the morning. This is London session like 2 a.m. So see we came into this order block like right here, came back down. As soon as I get this candle going up, because I have this zone like this. Zone is like this. Boom.
Oh, your order block again.
Yeah, so we have the OD like that. I'm not trying to catch it when it's coming down in. I wait for it to confirm it's going back
And
up.
bro, this is why we gotta lock in again because I want to see if these order block places on the Nasdaq. See, I can't look
Listen,
for, like I said, I can't look for everything by myself. But I feel like the places where the order blocks are pulling are probably gonna be where these new sugars are.
yeah,
I squash me call them cause 6 hours, 6 bars.
yeah,
That we better call it. But yeah, so we don't know, bro. We gotta spend some time and see if we put the order block and these things on a chart next time. If you have some
yeah.
time.
This is like a 3 minute though. I'm looking at like my chart. I look at multiple times, so I
Right.
see that it's going up. I'm confirming that it's like a regular structure. It's coming back down. Boom. Like I just need this from here to here. If you risk in the right amount, I can give it price any challenge. Like this is like from so this can start here, ends here, and this is basically the 1 4 hour candle. I think from 4 a.m. back down to 6 a.m. Like you basically cut the whole range of 4 hour candle. And it's the same thing like where it's 10 a.m. Yeah, it kind of like shit right here. But okay, let me do it on hold on. So see we got this is 3 p.m. Let me go to the 1 minute. Because I'm still
Showing me some
using
sauce
the
too.
phones, I'm using the versions. This is when the 2 p.m. can be open. And the stuff is like
All I need is 10, mate.
and like, but it's supposed to give you like some of the days the price action is kind of funky. I don't know what since Trump got in there, like it's been kind of crazy, but
Yeah, bro.
yeah, so even US get a good one there. But if you're not even comfortable with like low time frame, you can find like even the 5 minutes. You see we pick back up, get a buy here. You catch the bottom of
The move.
this 4 hour candle.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is just keep holding. By the time you get to this side, well,
Right.
the reason why this is moving like this is remember we had all time highs.
Yeah.
So this thing is moving like shit sometimes. Which day was I think well which day did he make the interest rate announcement?
I forget, but that shit was crazy too.
Bro, like I was at work and I see everything popping out like my phone. Yeah. But yeah man, like it's because I don't have much time, bro. Like time
Yeah,
I
that's
get
what you gotta do. Yeah, bro, I already know, bro. Yeah, make it work, though.
and
Wait.
that's why I be looking at these. Like I got the gaps. I got this is Europe future stocks. But you gotta know the time frames that they're trading. So you see, look here, like Asia kind of chop slow, but as soon as you get to London, London starts around here. Notice the trend.
Start picking up.
Yeah, and then New York, it's different. New York, look a little bit different here. This is New York starting to like slow down. But all I need is this.
The little AMD
Yeah. And I'm looking, remember I got the big candles to the
on the
side so I
side,
can
yeah.
see what the next
AMD
time.
on them shits too.
Yeah, so I'm seeing her.
Oh, that stuff.
Yeah man, but yeah, and time to get on.
Yeah, bro, we gonna kill that shit. I'm waiting, bro, but you know, just there I tried it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let me give you back this.
Oh, hold on. Let's see if I put it back. All right, so see over here, right? We got all of them so far. Remember, all the yellow ones are from today, right? I like how we come down here and really bounce. I like how we come down here, we sweep this low. That means we made a lower low, right? We almost reached all the way down there, but we couldn't. Then we just start turning back, and then you see we use this level to bounce, right? Look at that. Come in here, bounce out. See the black level? Bounce all they came up. So I would try to buy it and try to go back up to this one. Remember, level to level. This is another level, right? That got created right here. I would try to see if they pull back up there. I'm always trying to see if they're gonna be a magnet or a ceiling or a floor. The magnet is they should go to them, right? Or bounce out of them or reject off them. See what I mean? All these levels. Look at this. See how it's just pulling up from this one to this one technically, right? Go back up. What we got up here? Nothing. So eventually we try to come back down here. Yeah, and now look, get created again, support again. Maybe you take a buy right here. If you close above, stop loss down there. What you aim for? Maybe this high or this high. Probably would have only got out up here once you see it start rounding off. Because then we come back down again, right? But you see how we keep coming back to these places, right? All day long. Boom, reject up there. Keep coming back. Right? Yo, Gennaro, I don't know, bro, but when I'm looking at it, it's crazy how this thing interact with these levels.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
It just keep coming back, bro.
It's crazy, man.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what that is,
But
but
see, you got the same AMP. Look right where you got that entry right there. You use the same AMP to enter. Down at the bottom.
oh yeah. Let me go back. Let me go back. I know what you're talking about. Let me go back. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, right here. Right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, not yet. This one. Yeah, bro, because you see all that right there? I can see the AMD, but all I'm really doing is looking for the sweep to the left of over here, too. Right here. And these double sweep right here. And then once the window is about to get close, I'm looking for us to pull back to the sugar, remember? And this is my sugar. See what I'm saying? So now me and you could lock in where you could be showing me this AMD stuff right here. And then we're definitely probably going to take this trade.
Yeah.
And then even this pullback wouldn't scare us out because then we'd probably be able to hold right here, add, and just keep the stop loss break even, really looking for it to keep going if we know this is just manipulation and we're really going to distribute, you know?
Yeah.
So that would be dope. That would be dope. All right, this is our last day right here, Friday. So, bro, again, when you start trading, Muhammad, you gotta be doing this by yourself, whether I'm doing it or not. You gotta do it, bro. You gotta be looking at this thing. I can't help you download all the stuff you just saw today. I could tell you about it, but it's different when you're looking at it with me, right? And you're witnessing it yourself. Like you gotta think. If I ask you this right now, do I have to come over here and prove to you that these levels work? No, right? Why is that? Because you saw that shit. You would never trust it the same if I tell you. I mean, it's like when people have their dog and the dog look crazy. Like, you don't bite. You're like, yeah, right. I don't know this dog. Do the same thing. I'll be like, yo, buy that. Buy it off that. How do I trust that? I gotta go back in here repetitively and see this every day. Every day I see this. Every day I see this. I'm looking at it. I got no questions about it. You know?
See,
Investigate it, yeah. But more time you do trading, you realize that's all you are, Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes.
Just Sherlock Holmes looking for information, investigating, being a detective. You don't know nothing that's going on. Coming up with a bunch of conclusions. You hope they're right. You never know though, bro. And bro, I did not learn this all at once. Some of this, my guy Gennaro been here when I'm learning for the first time ever. Right, Jay?
Yeah.
For the quarters, there's some other shit I gotta show you called quarters and the fair value gaps and all this shit. Bro, I started learning this like when I low key met this dude right here. Yeah. He taught me me and him went over the quarters. He showed me the AMD stuff we been talking about. Me and him was like going through that shit all together. So, bro, nobody knows everything. You know what I'm saying? And bro, you could take my strategy. I'm just trying to give you like a way to like learn it, you know, without being lost. You know what I mean? It's not my strategy's end all be all though. I love to see it. Boom. Look at this. You see, we're just using these levels. You see all this? I'm starting to realize when I see this, all the jumbled up, you know, I really got to lock in because look, it's really using them right now. You know? Right? Now, again, what if I show you like that? Right? Then like that. No information.
Like more clear.
Yeah. Right? That's why you want to draw up. You want to do your stuff. Oh, no, move that one. You want to get your levels ready. Right? Get ready in your area. What time is it? Where's the 9:50 at? See how I got my little area? So it's like not doesn't mean the whole rest of the time I'm not looking, but I'm more so really intentively looking during these times. You know? It's still on the chart, but right here and right here, I'm really trying to take a look. So like even here, I'd be looking for us to alright. The questions I ask myself nowadays, even without trying to lock into a strategy, anything, where are most of my areas? Below or above? Right? So I might zoom out my chart like this. And I'm like, bro, I got hella areas below. Right? So more so, I would say my magnet is going to lead it to pull down. Right? Those are my magnets. So I would more so really be looking for areas where I could take a short. You know? So like, yeah, expecting it to go down. So maybe in here I don't really see none too clear. It's a little choppy. You could try to take a short if you could get your stop above here, and then it'll work out back to the sugar. You see what I'm saying? This is what we call the sugar. It's like the one after 9:30. Yeah, that one after 9:30. Again, it's all just fair value gaps, but just special ones after special times. If you notice, you see how these are. You see these little areas, the red and the blue. Yeah. Those are all fair value gaps. But it's not like I don't care about them. I will use them instantaneously with these special ones. It's not. Yeah, these are just the special. The ones that I'm marking out, they're just special to me. Those are just the ones I really focus on. Yeah. Yeah. So like even here, I like this high right here. We come down and then look, reject off the EMA and reject off the level. I kind of like that. You see what I'm saying? If I could put it all together. Something like this. Maybe I look for it to just drop down here. Back from level to level, right? I know. And then look, I could use previous information. This is what I mean Sherlock Holmes. What's it been doing over here? Tight moves from level to level. I'm not looking for it to really explode. So when I'm in the trade, I can expect another potential tight move from level to level. Previous information, lock it, use it, right? Boom. You lock it. You know what I'm saying? And then even over here, this is probably a place where Gennard will come in handy because then when I see them take out this low, I'll probably be looking to buy. And then when me and him come together with his help, we probably get an entry of something like this, looking for us to go back and take out this whole move now, this and this. So you see, you got two trades still off the levels. Right. Now, bro, again, I know you don't know everything we were talking about, right? Whatever, but even here, why do we taking the short? Sometimes I can see it, so I don't need to draw it, but there's a trend line here. What do we expect to happen? Trend line should get new extreme. That means more than likely the short is even more high probability.
It's like versa.
Well, no. For new extreme, if this is a downtrend, I'm expecting even when it breaks here, it should come back and make a lower low. Remember the trend line? When the trend line breaks, I expect new extreme, whichever direction. So yeah, bro. Alright, let me tell this stream. Man, for real. Tomorrow, I'm on live. Don't even worry, stream. Don't even worry. Yo, Abundance Protocol, you my G, bro. I'll hit you up.